Are you ready?
Behold, the sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But other fell into good ground, and brought forth fruit. Some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Therefore I speak to them in parables. Because they seeing, see not. And hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Esaias, which saith, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand. And seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their hearts, and should be converted, and I should heal them. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom, and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one, and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. This is he which receives seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy receiveth it. Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. But he that receives seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit, and bringeth forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30.
Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field.
He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seed are the children of the kingdom. the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear.
For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability. And straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2 talents, he also gained other 2. But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered, and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and at my coming I should have received mine own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it to him which hath 10 talents, for unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. He said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build great. There will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods, laid up for many years. Take thine ease. Eat, drink, and be merry. God said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself, and is not rich toward God. I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life.
Thou bearest record of thyself. Thy record is not true.
Though I bear record of myself, yet my record is true. For I know whence I came and whither I go, but ye cannot tell whence I come and whither I go. Ye judge after the flesh. I judge no man. And yet if I judge, my judgment is true, for I am not alone, but I and the Father that sent me. It is also written in your law that the testimony of two men is true. I am one that bear witness of myself, and the Father that sent me beareth witness of me.
Where is thy Father?
Ye neither know me nor my Father. If ye had known me, ye should have known my Father also. I go my way, and ye shall seek me, and shall die in your sins. Whither I go, ye cannot come. Ye are from beneath. I am from above. Ye are of this world. I am not of this world. I said therefore unto you that ye shall die in your sins. For if you believe not that I am he, ye shall die in your sins.
Who art thou?
Even the same that I said unto you from the beginning. I have many things to say and to judge of you, but he that sent me is true. And I speak to the world those things which I have heard of him. When ye have lifted up the Son of Man, then shall ye know that I am he, and that I do nothing of myself. But as my Father hath taught me, do always those things that please him. And if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
We be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free?
I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. If ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that has told you the truth, which I have heard of God. Why can ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word. Ye are of your father, the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death.
Art thou greater than our father Abraham, which is dead?
Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it and was glad.
And hast thou seen Abraham?
Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. A certain man had 2 sons. And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living.
when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land, and he began to be in want. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country, and he sent him into his fields to feed swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husks that the swine did eat, and no man gave to him. And when he came to himself, he said, "How many hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare? I will go to my father, and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants." And he arose and came unto his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. And the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in thy sight, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. But the father said to his servants, Bring forth the best robe and put it on him. And put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet. And bring hither the fatted calf and kill it, and let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.
And they began to be merry. Now his eldest son was in the field. And as he came and drew nigh to the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called one of the servants and asked him what these things meant. And he said unto him, Thy brother is come, and thy father hath killed the fatted calf, because he hath received him safe and sound.
And he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came his father out and entreated him. And he, answering his father, said, Lo, these many years do I serve thee.
Neither transgressed I at any time thy commandment, and yet thou never gavest me a kid, that I might make merry with my friends.
But as soon as this thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with harlots,
Thou hast killed for him the fatted calf. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. It was meet that we should make merry and be glad. For this thy brother was dead and is alive, and was lost and is found.
Rabbi, when camest thou hither?
Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me not because ye saw the miracles, but because ye did eat of the loaves and were filled. Labor not for the meat which perisheth, but labor for that meat which endureth unto everlasting life, which the Son of Man shall give unto you. For him hath God the Father sealed.
What shall we do that we might work the works of God?
This is the work of God, that ye believe on him whom he hath sent.
What sign shewest thou then, that we may see and believe thee? What dost thou work? Our fathers did eat manna in the desert. As it is written, he gave them bread from heaven to eat.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not that bread from heaven. But my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven. For the bread of God is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life unto the world.
Lord, evermore give us this bread.
I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. But I said unto you that ye also have seen me and believe not. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. For I came down from heaven, not to do mine own will, but the will of him that sent me. And this is the Father's will which hath sent me, that of all which he hath given me I should lose nothing, but should raise it up again at the last day. And this is the will of him that sent me, that every one which seeth the Son, and believeth on him, may have everlasting life. And I will raise him up at the last day.
Is not this Jesus, the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know? How is it then that he said, I came down from heaven?
Murmur not among yourselves. No man can come to me, except the Father which hath sent me draw him. And I will raise him up at the last day. It is written in the law of the prophets, and they shall all be taught of God. Every man, therefore, that hath heard and hath learned of the Father cometh unto me. Not that any man hath seen the Father, save he which is of God. He hath seen the Father. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. I am that bread of life.
For either these 40 parable teachings are God's keys to the kingdom or not, you must decide. We are seeking others that not only want to lead others to Christ through his own parable teachings, but you must also be willing to put these parable principles into practice in your daily life and show your good works. You will know them by their fruits, fruits that are produced by sowing parable seeds. Jesus said, "Sanctify them through thy word. Thy word of the kingdom is truth." Notice how so many of these parables all start out by saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like, the kingdom of heaven is like, the kingdom of heaven is like." See in your mind's eye these parable principles all being applied together as one big mystery or puzzle to solve. Listen with your heart, and after you hear these 40 parables, you decide if you want to help others meet Jesus through this same 1 hour of 40 parables. You will have 2 great affiliate options offered by worldwide publishers, the most Christ-centered parable affiliate opportunity in the world. Jesus said, "There shall be one fold with one shepherd." Jesus also said to Peter a 3rd time, "Do you really love me? Feed my sheep." Show the living God your true heart and love for the teachings of Jesus, and help us feed his sheep with parables. The keys to the kingdom come. After you have heard these 40 parables, you will understand how Jesus can change a lifetime. If one will only hear him but 1 hour. You can sign up free as a registered Parable affiliate with worldwide publishers and start earning affiliate commissions on all 40 Parable handbooks, CDs, and DVDs, and large affiliate commissions for every new licensed Parable affiliate issued by worldwide publishers. Receive affiliate commissions by you just first inviting with our many pre-made invitations posted on your site or audience that later are signed up by one of our licensed Parable affiliates. All you do is get more and more online invitations out by your growing ability. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice, and they follow me." So now, you can show the living God you want to help the many lost and hurting, all by posting our affiliate-coded pre-made invitations to your website or to your audience. Or once you decide to become a licensed Parable affiliate, we supply you a 40 Parable cloned website and this same 1 hour 40 Parable cloned webinar, 24/7, automated with free live backup. Some invest in Jesus and his Parable teachings by inviting more and more to hear these 40 parables of the kingdom through many paid ad postings and paid banners of all sizes, compelling many to hear these 40 parables. Others start out free as a registered Parable affiliate and with many free online ads or job boards. For a few hours a day, they can then progress into more and more online invitations after seeing results in helping turn around lives forever through Jesus. Worldwide publishers offer 2 different affiliate programs. 1. Registered Parable affiliates. 2. Licensed Parable affiliates. Start helping change lives forever while being blessed within and receiving affiliate commissions. Show the living God just how much you care and start inviting online each week, more and more, through more and more online platforms. We have all types of pre-made coded affiliate invitations ready, so you can help many others to meet Jesus through his 40 Parable teachings, all narrated through our new 1 hour life-changing documentary. At the end of this special presentation, decide if you want to gathereth with him or scattereth against him.
For it's not my doctrine, but his who sent me. I'm just a delivery man for the 40 parables, Rick Schmidt, and have licensed this name, worldwide publishers, to go to all nations within the acceptable year of the Lord, as a thief in the night, as a flood, and gather the lost sheep, those that can hear his voice and follow, those disciples that witness to others by not preaching, but putting Jesus on the candlestand and watching him online or on TV, on radio, on CD, on DVD, in a book, and hear Jesus teach his own gospel for once. When's the last time you heard Jesus teach his gospel of the kingdom of heaven? Why is there 199 different Christian denominations or more that all have a twisted gospel? None of them let Jesus do the talking. Well, now he is. Now he's back teaching his parables in the King James Version. Don't forget there are a few words. It's human-made, King James Version. But the principle of the parables, that's why Christ used parable stories and principles. They all remain the same 2,000 years later, right on. So I better shut up now and decrease so he can increase. I just wanted to make my introduction. Thanks, sir. Ma'am.
Call now and ask for new representation information. 1-800-480-3171.
Okay, that was the trailer We probably should play a 5-minute trailer for the 1-hour show for the new viewers.
And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, for him shall be taken away even that he hath. Matthew 13:10-12. All these things he spake unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spake he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world.
3:20.
Matthew 13:34-35. And he said unto them, He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said unto them, Unto you is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables, that seeing that they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted, and their sins should be forgiven them. And he said unto them, Know ye not this parable? And how will ye know all parables? Mark 4:9-13.
Alright, the show goes on now to actually narrate word by word out of the King James Version all 40 parables of Christ. The only full hour online in the world where you can hear Christ for a full hour of all Christ. So I think you should do a little seeking if you're going to find it, because few there are that find it, Jesus said. He also said, many are called, few are chosen. In fact, he never once used the word grace. Get a red letter concordance. Never once. The cheaper the heaven insurance, the riskier it is. Only Jesus knows what heaven means. In fact, you notice in the parables, they start out, many saying, the kingdom of heaven is like, the kingdom of heaven is like. He taught the Sermon on the Mount to disciples. That was the only time he taught a crowd that wasn't parables. You just heard it. He quoted parable stories, principles. The religious leaders and the politicians of the times couldn't do anything with these stories because they couldn't understand them. Very few could understand them. And second of all, he wasn't referring to any person. Whatever got him in trouble was claiming he was God. Blasphemy in those days. I'm not God, but I know Jesus is 100%. Not 90% like most people think. 100%. Yes, you take him literally. I remember my first day in Jerusalem. I had to borrow bus fare because I obeyed him. I went with no money to seek where he rose again and where just Jerusalem with no money. I had to borrow bus fare to get to downtown. I stayed there for 300 days, 300 nights. He provided for me, no job, no business. Friends would send me money overseas, knowing that I was actually in Jerusalem for a year, almost 300 days. But I learned a lot from that. I learned from the generations of people that lived there for generation after generation, confirming he taught in parables only. So you found it. Now you can hear it, but do you do it? That's the first parable. One thing to hear it, another thing to hear it and do it. So I'm going to get out of here. I got to decrease so he can increase. I just want to make sure you understand that these 40 parables are the way Christ taught his original gospel. That's that one pearl of great price.